What the fuck is it going?
Yeah.
I don't even look right, huh?
Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you know how to turn it off, or are you always turned on? Check this out and see what we talking about. One, two, one, two. One, two, one, two. My dog is bigger than hip hop. All right, y'all. My name is Ayize, of course, and this is my beautiful wife, Iana, and she's kind of staging
I'm looking at my pretend watch.
we on the
clock right
quiet yet vocal protest about the fact that we're supposed to be spending quality time right now, but yet we find ourselves in front of the camera doing a video for all of our lovely YouTube viewers, all of our website engagers. We're trying to bring some insight to the forefront about what this whole relationship thing is all about, and we appreciate you all being active participants in our community. And so I just personally felt like it would be a good time for us to press pause, even though we press pause from the rest of our life, to actually engage in some quality time. I wanted to press pause on everything and sit down and do this video because I felt like it's time, and you all deserve it. And earlier today we had a conversation about taking it to the next level. So my wife, she, even though she's resisting right now, I think that she actually gets with it. What do you think, baby?
The question is, can you turn it off? Now, my husband and
I know how to turn it off.
Yeah, but you didn't just now. You have not turned it off. What is the it? Let's first define the it. The it is whatever you engage in from day to day, whatever you're grinding on, whatever you're focused on. Do you know how to turn some of that off so that you can create space within your union, your relationship, whether you go together, whether you're married, what have you? You have to have space that's just for the two of you. I wrote a post not that long ago, and I said I am very protective, probably overprotective, of the time that I get with my husband. Because between he and I and all the stuff that we have going on, there is very limited time. But we are clear that we have to make time. And I have to say that most of the time we do it.
We do.
But I initiated this time on this evening to take our children over to my brother-in-law. I'm sorry, not my brother-in-law. Take my children over to my brother, your brother-in-law, and have him watch them for a little bit so we can just get a few hours. And here we come up in the house for a second to stop and get something, y'all. We just supposed to be coming through real quick to get something, okay? And here you go. Babe, we need to record real quick. Come on, let's do this.
Real quick.
Real quick.
But you're talking real long right now.
But what's the message?
You're talking real long.
What's the message you're sending me right now? What's the message?
Can I send you another message right now?
Now, I want to know, what message are you sending me, and what message is every other person in a relationship, when they're supposed to be having focused one-on-one time, what message are they sending their partner when they try to deviate and think, oh, it's just a second, let me just do this real quick, let me just catch up on this, let me just, What message is that person sending? Break it down, marriage educator.
I'm sending a message that the time that we're supposed to be spending together is not a priority.
Bam. There it is. You're sending the
But
message
it really
that
is
the
a priority.
time that, no, say it again.
You
can't have it both ways.
I'm sending a message that the time we have scheduled to spend together is not at the top of the list of my priorities. But it really is, though.
You can't do you can't say it is and then do something different. You can't have it both ways. Now, can you?
It really is. I mean, I just wanted to steal maybe 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, but something has to be the priority. So what was the priority right now?
Right now, you're the priority.
No, because we're recording. We're doing all of this. We're doing this right here in front of everybody, but we recording. We ain't with us. We ain't with each other, just chilling, doing us.
We can forget that.
I wanted to pour a glass of wine.
You can still do that.
You know what I'm saying? Just relax. And here go the camera. Blowing me.
Well, I'm sorry for blowing you, baby. I promise I'll make it up to you the rest of the night. and I'll cut this off so you and I can spend quality time. And I can give you kisses and hugs and hold your hand and whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
Well, here's another little tip for the brothers out there, the fellas, and a tip for this one right here too. When you veer off the path, when you F it up just a wee bit, you can't get back on that quick. Oh, I'll make it up for you the rest of the night. I'll hold your hand. I'll give you kisses. I don't want to hear it.
It's not gonna take long though.
Don't get cocky.
It's not.
Don't get cocky.
I know you.
Don't do that.
And I know us.
Here's the thing. We were talking earlier, and there are moments in our grind where we have different things going on in our lives, not just in our business, but in our lives. And so we realize we have to juggle all these different things, all these balls, and then, juggle the balls. And come on, be appropriate.
You got to juggle the balls.
Oh! Oh my gosh. We have to juggle the balls. The balls symbolically meaning, our children and our speaking presentations and counseling people and, our lives, our finances, and sitting down and having meetings on the things that we have to do in our own life, right? Our goals as a family. So we have to juggle all of these things. And one thing that I know for sure is that you cannot be doing everything 100% at the same time.
That's true.
You just can't. Something has to take the priority. And as of recent, we've had some other things take the priority. So we were just speaking about the fact that it's time to get grinding. It's time to do some things with regards to our business. So you took that as an invitation to say, let's sit down right now.
Exactly.
And let's record. Let's do what
grind.
we do.
Yeah.
Let's grind. So it's amazing. It's a wonderful thing that my husband and I are so like-minded, and the things that he tries to insert and deposit into the atmosphere oftentimes are things that I am on the same page with him on a little bit.
A little bit?
But don't, a little bit. But don't. Trust us. Don't do it at the times that you have scheduled just for you. Just for us. You can't do that. You have to schedule that one-on-one. You have to make it a priority. You have to be committed to it. It can't just be in your words. It has to be in your actions. And then you got to do like my husband so beautifully did. He owned up to it. But he thinks sometimes that just because he owns up to it, like I'm going to go ahead and do it, and then I'll just say I'm wrong, and then we'll just keep it moving. That ain't always going to cut it either.
Watch what happens. Just watch.
Okay. Keep on.
I can do a video later on tonight telling y'all the results. All of this intensity that she's giving me right now. It won't be the same later on. Don't necessarily walk in my footsteps because, if you do what I just did.
Yeah, what are you saying? What are you teaching?
You might not get the results that I'm going to get.
You're real confident.
Yeah, exactly. So all I'm saying is that, number one, know your woman, put your woman first. And above all things, again, if the relationship is the priority, put the relationship first. Don't be sitting in front of the camera doing videos when you should be spending time with your wife, because the wife is the most wonderful thing in your life. She's your queen. She's your backbone. So you got to be there for her. You got to love her. You got to cherish her. You got to honor her. And you got to take time to really look at her and look in her eyes and say, baby, you mean the world to me. You are my everything.
Stop playing, start pushing. We can go out. Deuces.